Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to another edition of the Fishing Teacher, and much appreciate you guys subscribing to the new channel and watching the video. Never take that for granted. Today we're going to be talking about spinnerbait blades, and I'm going to explain to you guys the two basic styles of spinnerbait blades and why you want to use certain ones under certain situations. First of all, guys, when you're talking about a spinnerbait, like I said, there's a lot to it. It's like a spinnerbait, there's a lot of different variables to each specific spinnerbait in terms of like the color of your skirt, the size of your head, even the diameter of the wire, the profile of the bait, how large it is, but specifically the blades. The blades have a big part of it because the blades, they do quite a bit. Blades, for the most part, they are responsible for a combination of vibration and flash, some more than others. So today I want to talk about the two main type of spinnerbait blades, which is the willow leaf spinnerbait and the Colorado bladed spinnerbait. Sort of give you guys some tips on when to use what. First of all, let's talk about the willow leaf blade. Now, the willow leaf blade is fairly new to spinnerbaits. When I talk about new, they've been around for, probably 30 years now. Whereas the Colorado blades, these things have been around. I got one from my grandpa's tackle box from the 1930s. So they've been around forever. But the willow leaf is new overall compared to the Colorado. Now, the willow leaf blade, what makes it really good and what makes it effective under certain situations is it puts out a tremendous amount of flash. The length of the blade, you can see it from a long distance away, and that's why it's really good in maybe a little bit cleaner water type situations based upon the size of the blade that you're using. Now, willow leaf blades come in a lot of different sizes. You can get them in 1/2 inch long or up to 3 inches long. This one right here is a number 6 size, so this is considered a fairly large one. There's only 2 sizes bigger than this. But the willow leaf blades are designed to when you want maximum flash, and you can also get a little bit of vibration out of them. If you get the larger blades, they can create vibration. But the thing about it, what's common is a lot of people can use like 2 willow leaf spinnerbaits. For example, like on this smaller one here, this is 2 willow leaf spinnerbaits, but you can see how much smaller the blades are. And even when you use 2 blades, it increases the flash even more. So in most situations, people use 2 willow leaf blades, creates a tremendous amount of flash in the water. Now the colors are pretty much, you got gold like this, you got silver blades, and then you've got some that are painted like white or chartreuse. And in general, I like to use the gold like this and a little bit more off-colored water, or on cloudy days, I like to use the silver color if it's a little bit cleaner out, a little bit clearer out, and if the water's clear. And I like to use the colored blades like the chartreuse and the white if the water's really dirty, like if you have water visibility of under 6 or 8 inches. Now the Colorado blade, guys, it still has a lot of applications. The Colorado blade is designed for maximum vibration. So this is a blade that you want to use on your spinnerbaits in dirty water. It's like when you're fishing muddy water or water visibility, I consider dirty, which is under 12 inches in visibility. The Colorado blade is the #1 choice because it thumps a lot, it moves a lot of water, and based upon the size of the blade, it can create a tremendous amount of water displacement and water disturbance in the water. This right here is a number 6, and they go up in size up to number 8s. And when you put a number 6 or a number 8 Colorado on a spinnerbait, you can feel it thumping on your rod. It's like when you're reeling it through the water, your rod tip is thumping like that. So the bass can really sense it, and they can pick up on it in dirty water. So about the only times that I use the Colorado blade, again, is if I'm fishing water visibility that's under 12 inches. If I'm fishing muddy water, which I consider muddy being like 3 to 6 inches of visibility, I'm always using the Colorado blade. And again, they come in the same colors, silver, gold, painted blades. One of the things that I do like to use on a Colorado setup is I'll use the main blade as a Colorado, and I'll put a smaller one in front of it, and the smaller one will help balance it out a little bit. So the main thing to remember, guys, when you're talking about spinnerbait blades, and we'll do a lot more videos on this in the future, is that stay with your willow leaf blades if the water is over 12 inches in visibility, and go to the Colorado blade if the water is under 12 inches of visibility. That's sort of a good foundational element to remember. And also another thing to remember about spinner baits is the colder the water, the bigger the blades I like to use. So if I'm fishing water that's, you know, say 45 to 55 degrees, I like the larger blades. It just seems like the bass will key in on them a little bit better. And if that water's hot is usually when I go to the smaller blades. So hope that helps out, guys, and we'll check back later. See ya.